Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a big show lined up, some special guests here in studio. As you can see, we're in Studio B. We don't have any heater in Studio B, as we mentioned, but it's not that bad, really. So we're going to really looking forward to having the interviews with our guests. But let's move on with our weather, brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and a hard-working crew up here in Southport. High today, 62, low 43, and the water temperature, lowest it's been yet, 57.9 at the end of the pier. That's the lowest it's been all winter. I mean, I haven't seen the number 57 in a while. Our river reading, take a look at the Apalachicola at Bluntstown. It's reading a 10.7. It's about a little bit of a drop to it. It looks like a good weekend on the river. It's going to be a little chilly, but it's going to be the water conditions are going to be good. The Choctaw at Caryville, it's dropping out some, but it's about to start picking up with that rain. And we're looking at it. It's at a 7.8. So not a lot of movement in it. Our wind direction will be coming out of northeast. During the day, it's going to be coming in about 10 miles an hour, and in the afternoon, it's going to sort of drop down to about 6 to 7. So that's our outdoor weather. Let's go ahead and take our break and come back with our guest. Welcome back, and welcome to our Outdoor Education Students of the Month from Mosley High School. I have seniors Millie Hall and senior Blake Thomas. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all all excited?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, Millie, I've already found out about her. She's a little soft-spoken, so I told her to speak like she's at the end of class and got to get everybody's attention, so we got to talk loud. So,
Okay,
Millie,
okay.
tell us about yourself.
My name's Millie. I'm a senior at Mosley, and
And your folks and all, your family and all?
and my mom's a teacher at West Bay, and my dad's an engineer, and I've lived here for 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're planning sort of going on the Gulf Coast next year.
Yes, sir.
I've already checked her grade point average, and she's passing, so she's going to be okay. But have you enjoyed the outdoor ed class this year?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good.
We've had a lot of fun, especially in the archery unit.
You like archery?
Yes, sir.
Archery's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did y'all put some balloons up there?
No, sir.
You hadn't done that yet? Okay, I'll tell Coach Stanford to pull out his wallet and then start putting some $10 bills in the balloons, and y'all pop them, and then y'all get $10. Okay? Tell him I'm going to send a couple dollars with y'all.
Okay.
$1 bills. And he put $10 bills in.
Yes,
You know
sir.
which one. Blake, tell us about yourself.
I love hunting and fishing. Let's see, I play baseball, go to Mosley, and my mom is a teacher at Bozeman. My dad is a contractor, and
Tell us about your granddad. A lot of folks know Hardwick.
yes, sir, my granddad is Hardwick Thomas. He loves fishing too at Howard's Creek. That's all he does nowadays. But
He does love the outdoors, don't he?
yes, sir, he's always out there.
And we were talking about you love your bass fishing. You've been doing some fishing on the high school tournament trail, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about that real quick.
The Bass Nation Trail, me and my partner, 2 weekends ago, we went to St. John's River at Trout Creek, and we got 7th Saturday and 4th Sunday and cashed out $425.
How many boats were in that tournament?
Including the high school and junior teams, I think there was 146.
And y'all placed what?
7th and 4th.
That speaks volumes right there. Did you get to see any of those Liberty County boys? Did y'all
Yes,
see
sir.
those? That's
One team had a good bag one day. I think they got 3rd or 4th.
okay. That was one of those Chester boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he runs in the blood.
That's right.
All right, Millie, tell us about some of the things that you've enjoyed your senior year.
Homecoming week was definitely a highlight of my senior year. It was really fun, the bonfire and the carnival and the parade and all
the
that.
parade, yeah. I was there at the parade. It was nice, yeah. And they had a big bonfire.
Yes, sir.
Now, do y'all, I know I always ask this question, what's your favorite class? Of course, the answer is outdoor ed.
Yeah.
I understand it is, right?
Yes, sir.
I always get an answer. Well, tell us some other classes maybe you've enjoyed.
Ceramics. I
Really?
really enjoy ceramics.
That's cool. Who's teaching that now?
Miss Miller.
Okay. What another class you've enjoyed?
This year, I like about all my classes, but I've always been a math guy. I like math, so
Really?
probably math, yes, sir.
That's
As far as core classes.
good for you. You need to. Your dad's an engineer, right?
Yes, sir.
And what do you want to go into?
Respiratory therapy.
Respiratory therapy.
Yes, sir.
That's a good market for that. Are you going to Gulf Coast first?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what about you?
I want to go to Gulf Coast if I don't get any offers for baseball, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet as far as major-wise.
Yeah. What position? Tell the folks what position you play in baseball.
I'm a second baseman, and I'm a submarine pitcher.
Now, I want you to explain to folks what a submarine pitcher is.
I don't know how to explain that.
Well, you got to, we're talking about that. You sort of throw.
Pitching from down here.
Suicidal.
Okay.
How'd you get into submarine pitching?
When I was 12, my dad said, "Why don't you try doing this?" I said, "All right." So I did it. In the first game I threw, I actually threw one of the best games I'd ever thrown in my life. And so we played a team from Atlanta and beat them 1-0. I think it was a really close game.
Wow, that's good pitching to beat somebody 1-0.
Yes, sir.
Good pitching. And tell us about the state tournament and the state championship and all that. That was special.
That was awesome. It was just felt surreal for a long time. Still don't feel like it happened. You know, I'm sure when I'm older it'll be like, man, we really did that.
You got to pinch yourself, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That is just true. And I was when y'all come back to town, a lot of us were there, and it was an exciting time and all. What about this year's team? How are y'all looking for this year's? I know it's early.
I think we'll be good this year. I think we'll make another good run at it.
Good run at it. Very good. What about Millie? What are some things you've done at school?
Well.
You like music or anything like that?
Well, in ceramics, I've done a lot of projects.
Well, what are some things you did in ceramics?
Well, I'm in AP ceramics, so
Ooh.
we have like a concentration where we do 12 different pieces.
Oh,
and I'm
wow.
trying to get through those.
You should have brought some pictures of that. What are your pieces?
Well, they're based on a theme, and then you have to make them each represent the theme.
Just sticking to the theme and going
Yes,
like that?
yeah.
Okay. In your outdoor ed class, what unit are y'all sort of wrapping up now?
Camping. We just
Camping?
finished. Yes, sir.
How did you enjoy that?
It was fun, yeah.
All right. Blake, what do y'all do in your camping unit? Tell us.
Well, we built a tent. We had to bring a bunch of little things like water and food and light and all that kind of stuff. Blanket. And we're doing a campfire today because it was raining a little bit last week, and yesterday.
Did y'all bring in marshmallows and?
You got to get graham crackers on my way to school today.
All right. Things going right along. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Come right back with our special guest. Okay, welcome back. Sit here with Millie and Blake. And listen, I've got to say this right now. This is the first time this ever happened. These two young people beat me to the studio this morning. I got a text, "We are here." That has never happened with students before where the guests beat me here. So but that tells me a lot about if y'all going to be that prompt and ahead of time, that speaks volumes. I was impressed. That really is important. All right, we got a couple of pictures here. And you sent, so this first picture, tell us about it. What are you doing here?
I was about 6 years old, and I was shooting a BB gun out in the middle of the woods.
6 years old, shooting that BB gun?
Shooting nothing.
Well, you want to shoot anything? You're shooting it. That's funny. Okay, I love it. Let's see. Tell us about this picture.
That was at my dad's hunting lease. Me and my sister and my dad would go out there, and we had built a fort that day, just out of sticks.
You built a fort?
Yes, sir.
Now, where's your dad's hunting lease?
I don't really know. This was a long time ago, and he doesn't have it anymore. So.
Well, you can always say it's north of town.
Okay.
Because the south of town is in the Gulf of Mexico.
Right.
So if people ask you that, just it's north of town.
Okay.
That's cool. Your dad likes to hunt?
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
Yeah.
And your sister's a little bit older than you?
Yes, sir.
And where does she go to school?
She goes to Troy.
And what's she going to be?
She's going to be a nurse.
She's going to be a nurse, and you're going to be a respiratory
Yes, sir.
therapist.
Yes, sir.
So both of y'all will be helping people.
Yes, sir.
That's something to be proud of.
Thank you.
And okay, this last picture.
That's when I lived on the beach in Palmetto Trace, and it was really close to Frank Brown. So we just ride our bikes down to the pond and go fishing. We never caught anything, really, but it was fun.
It was fun, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. And so y'all live in town now on this side of the bridge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, Blake, we're going to go to some of your pictures.
All
While I'm looking for them, tell the folks, what's your favorite outdoor activity? If you had to pick just one.
Probably fishing. I mean, hunting's up there too, but I just love fishing. I love being out on the water.
I couldn't answer that question either.
It's hard.
All right, here we go. First picture.
That was our first trip in Moody's pasture after they leased it. Me and my brother. That was a 8-10. My brother caught a 10-4. Caught them about 30 minutes apart.
You got to be kidding. How big is that one?
8 pounds 10 ounces.
8 pounds 10 ounces, and your brother's was
10 pounds 4 ounces.
That's unheard of.
That was crazy.
You caught them in what amount of time?
About 30 minutes apart.
Holy Toledo. That is something. And
that one was in Porter Pond. That one was 8 pounds and 3 ounces, I'm pretty sure.
You got to take Millie fishing.
Yes, sir.
Millie, can you pull one out of that in?
I don't know.
I bet you could. All right.
That was in Georgia, Cuthbert, Georgia. We had a lease up there. We just got out of it because they were cutting a bunch of timber in it. But my dad's trying to get back in Georgia. He loved it up there. It was awesome.
Now, where's Cuthbert close to? What?
It's about 30 minutes from Blakely.
From Blakely. So it's a southwest Georgia area. There's some big deer up there.
Yes, sir.
Every year. Randy Beavis and some of those guys hunt up there. All right, who's this?
That was in a dog hunting lease behind Harder's ballpark.
Yeah.
That was my first rack buck dog hunting. That was a good one.
How long ago was that?
About 3 years ago, maybe.
Is that the one in Roberts?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
That's a big lease up there.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Good lease. All right. This was at the tournament?
That was 2 weekends ago at Trout Creek in St. Johns River. We had, I think that was, that was Sunday. We placed fourth that day. At I think it was $250 or something like that.
That's cool. What kind of, tell us about your boat.
I fish in Jacob's boat. It's a 721 Phoenix. I think it's a PHX or something like that. It's got a 250 Mercury on it with power poles and a bunch of grass and all that stuff. It's fancy.
Cool. What lure? What do y'all like to fish with?
Up there. I like fishing with, drop shots and crankbaits and about anything. Texas rigs and frogs.
All right. How about this one?
That was in Texas. I think I was 12 or 11 or 12, but that was in a high fence in Texas. That was a cool experience.
Who were you with? Was that
my dad, my grandpa, and my brother.
Was that at a Cypher place, or do you know, was it just a special?
No, it was.
Okay. There are a couple of people here that have places out there.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's cool. All right, and this was this.
That was in Seminole a couple years ago. I think we placed fifth in that tournament.
That's a nice stringer. How much do those weigh?
It was right at 16 pounds.
That's a good haul.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and our baseball team.
Yep, that's a state championship right there. That was crazy.
That is awesome. I'm so proud of y'all. Hey, a lot of baseball players take outdoor ed. That's been a tradition from day one. Some of the baseball players and some of the football players take it, and some of the basketball players always take it.
Yes,
Take outdoor ed. I think it runs in the genes. All right, one more. What is that?
That was in Lake Okeechobee.
So you fish some good places.
Yes, sir.
Okeechobee, St. John's.
Yes, so that trail's really good.
Cool. And where do you like to fish around here? What's your favorite spot in?
I like going to Lake Wimico and Apalachicola. Lake Wimico, you'll catch a bunch of them, but you won't catch a big one very often, but you'll catch, on a good day, 75 and 100 bass in a day. And then the river, I like fishing the river too.
That's cool. Now, Millie, if you were fishing, now what would be your favorite fishing? Like catching a little brim or bass, or going out here in the Gulf or Bay? What would you think you would enjoy doing?
I think I would enjoy the Gulf.
The Gulf? Really?
Yeah.
Like the red snapper and the grouper?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you done some of that? Or?
No, but my dad has.
Your dad has?
Yeah.
All right, next time he's going to take you, he's going to send me some pictures.
Okay.
What's his favorite? Does he go out on a own boat, or does he go out with some guys?
He used to go on a boat, like deep sea fishing.
Yeah. Yeah, we enjoy that too. Tell them to look at yesterday's show because we talked about some situation in Apalachicola. By the way, on yesterday's show when I talked about the Laverne Rathfield running that boat in Apalachicola, I'm already getting emails and texts and people wanting to go. So I'm telling you, we got to fill up those trips because once those folks from Atlanta hear about it, it's over for us because they're gonna fill it up every day. I promise you. That was something on your show yesterday. Now getting back to our outdoor class, when y'all did your projects, tell us about the project. Y'all did a project together.
Yes, sir.
So tell us about it.
We built like a gun rack on 2x4s I built. And well, we built it together, me, her, and 2 other people, but it was pretty cool. I still use it. I used it in the stand last weekend, so.
That's cool. And y'all presented it to class and all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember some of the other projects, the other students? What are some of the cool ones? I know y'all's are cool.
I know they built a cooler out of like, they put like a styrofoam thing in like a bunch of 2x4s, and that was pretty cool. But
yeah, just made a cooler out of that. That's cool. I was always enjoyed the things, the projects everyone did and all. And have y'all done anything on outdoor inventions yet? Have to invent anything in outdoors? Have y'all done that unit yet?
Mm-mm.
You have to invent something for the outdoors. Also, have y'all done your fly fishing?
Yes, sir.
How did you like it?
I liked it. It was
cool,
fun.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It is cool.
Yeah, I was bad at first, but eventually I got the hang of it.
She was bad at first. You hear that? I promise you, everyone's bad at fly fishing at first. I promise you. Let's take our final break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Sitting here with Millie and Blake. And let's look at our fishing game times real quick before we get back with them. Brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. We're looking at this morning 6:21 to 8:21, and this evening 6:51 to 8:51. And how did you get the name Millie?
My great-grandma.
Great-grandmother?
Her name was Mildred, so they just shortened it to Millie.
I love that name. And Blake, how'd you get your name?
I don't know really.
Blake somewhere in the family.
Blake. Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right, real quick, one of the things I always ask the students, later on when you get settled down and get through school and start having to work for a living, how would outdoors fit into your lifestyle?
I definitely want to take camping trips with my family and go hiking and go fishing and all the things I did growing up.
Camping, hiking, fishing. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? And so I'll keep us posted now, send us some pictures and all this. Coach Chester, this is my little Johnny. He's hiking now. Blake, what about you?
I'll probably just continue fishing and hunting throughout my life, and just maybe camping every now and then, and just always being outdoors. I love it.
It's a big part of your life, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You feel like it's sort of stress relief and relaxing, and when you do that, you
Yes,
feel
sir.
that when you get outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay, what about if you look back on your senior year and even back in kindergarten? What are some of your favorite memories and all, just in class, at school in general? I know yours got to be one of the state championships.
Yes,
I know
sir.
that's got to be one of them. But think of another one. Millie, what about you?
Out of my whole life, going to school.
What now?
Just out of high school or everything?
Anywhere you want, kindergarten or 6th grade.
I don't really know. Let me think.
You had some good teachers.
Oh yeah, I've loved all my teachers.
You've loved all your teachers. That's a great attitude.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake, what are some of your memories?
Baseball is just one of the biggest, but just hanging around with my friends at school was just fun.
Friends.
Doing stuff with friends.
Doing stuff with friends. And like I said, your senior year is special with the homecoming, like I said earlier, and y'all have grad night coming up, then graduation, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You told me earlier that you felt a little bit sad.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm
Gonna
miss
miss it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way you want to feel.
That's right.
We always reminisce on some wonderful days and all. As you look back on your outdoor ed class, y'all have a special bond also with your kids in your outdoor classes and all. And later on, you'll be doing some things. We got about 2 minutes left. You want to say hello to anybody special, or?
My parents, my grandparents. I know I'll send them.
Where do your grandparents live?
Samson, Alabama.
What part of Alabama?
Samson.
Samson. We know where that is. Okay.
I want to say hey to my brother, my mom and dad, my grandparents, and my aunt and uncle, my cousins.
Got a big family.
Yes, sir.
Got a big family. Do y'all get together much as a family? Y'all eat a lot as a family and all? Y'all do those kind of things and have good things?
Yeah.
Okay, when on graduation, right after graduation this summer, any immediate plans?
Get a job.
Get a job. Get a job.
Yeah.
All right, Blake.
Not much. Probably just be fishing a lot, honestly.
Yeah.
And go to the beach and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's awesome. I want to thank y'all for coming on the show. I'm going to get up there pretty soon and check on y'all and make sure Coach Stanford is behaving himself in class. And did y'all do any T-shirts this year?
Yes, sir.
T-shirts?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what color were they?
Gray.
Right. Okay, I haven't received mine yet, but I'm sure he saved me one because he has always done that. And also, you have senior recognition coming up.
Yes, sir.
You excited about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I will keep up your idea about getting to place early like y'all did this morning. That impressed me. The only students ever beat Coach Chester to the show. That's something to be proud of. And you going to fish in it this weekend?
I probably will.
You probably will. What you doing this weekend?
I don't know. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be real cold. Y'all build your campfire. Do y'all have a fireplace in your house?
I do not.
Well, build an outside fire.
Yeah.
Build an outside fire and roast some of those marshmallows. Okay, y'all got to go to class now.
That's right.
Sadly.
I'm going to go to the woods, I think. Thank you all for watching Panhandle Outdoors. Great kids here. We're going to keep up with them. And y'all do something good today for your fellow man and enjoy the great outdoors, learn about the outdoors, share with other folks. You have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.